Hi everyone, so in this video we're going to have a little look at our third eye chakra. So our third eye chakra, as we all know, is located within the middle of our forehead. This chakra is quite potent when it comes to our spirituality. If anyone is religious in Catholicism, when you are anointed, you are baptized here, you are anointed here. The same on Ash Wednesday, you get the cross, the symbol of the cross right here in the middle of your forehead. So the third eye chakra is spirituality. It's how we connect to our spirit. It is how we connect to our higher intelligence. And when we are on a conscious manifesting journey, it is one of the potent ones that we want to be connecting and having a balance with when we want to consciously create. So when we're consciously creating, we are already balancing it through the affirmations that we are using, because we are allowing our focus to direct to the affirmations that we want to experience in our life. When the third eye chakra is out of balance, we are going to find feelings of lack of focus, indecisiveness. We're not going to be trusting ourselves. We're not going to be trusting our intuition. We're not going to be trusting our decisions. We're not going to be trusting others. We're not going to be trusting in our 3D reality. We're going to have doubts. We're going to experience maybe bouts of depression, because a lot of negative thoughts will be coming up. We will be spiraling. And this is because we are allowing our third eye chakra to be out of balance. Now, a quick way to get your third eye chakra back into balance is to chant the mantra for a few moments in time. And you don't even have to do a meditation on your third eye chakra, because when you do things like, let's say for example, breath work, you are actually focusing on your breath, and even just focusing on your breath awakens your third eye chakra, and it allows it to come back into balance and into harmony and into the spirit that you are aligning with. So I took a few notes actually from Dr. Joe Dispenza when I was looking to make a video on the third eye chakra, because he does talk a lot about the pineal gland, which is the third eye chakra, so awakening the pineal gland. So I took down a couple of notes from him, and he was talking about so we actually have calcite crystals within our third eye chakra, which is what I actually explained on my channel before. We have little tiny crystals that are in our third eye chakra. I mean, I think there's thousands of them, and they are made of calcium, carbon and oxygen, and they have the capacity to become electrically activated. So this is how we are manifesting them, because we are creating that energy, that frequency, when we are potent on our focus on what it is that we are desiring to manifest. So yeah, you activate and generate the electromagnetic fields. As we know, Dr. Joe Dispenza always talks about the electromagnetic fields, that everything is a frequency, and that when we tune into the frequency of what it is that we desire, it manifests into a reality. So fields that can tune into information. So you can create an electric charge by squeezing in from the pit of your stomach and holding your breath until you feel it rising up to your forehead. So what Dr. Joe Dispenza here says is, when you do this, you are pushing cerebral spinal fluid up against the pineal gland, which allows it to open up. So when you do this, if anyone knows Dr. Joe Dispenza's work, go have a look at him on YouTube. So when you suck in your breath, suck it in from the deep pit of your body, and allow it to come in, hold it all the way up until you feel it coming up to your head, and then you hold it for a moment, and then you let it go. And you do this a couple of times, and what this is doing is creating that electric magnetic charge, which is tuning you into the frequency of your affirmations and everything that you are wanting to manifest in your reality. So third eye chakra is one as well too that we want to have a stable nervous system with, so you can stabilize it and balance it through breath work and through these techniques that Dr. Joe Dispenza says, in holding your breath in such a specific way that allows it to open up. Our affirmations also help us to balance the third eye chakra, because we are focused on the affirmations that we are thinking, and so that means we are not having any lack of focus, because we can quickly jump to the affirmations that we are using for mental diets or anything like that. So if the third eye is out of balance, you will experience spirals, you will experience negative thoughts, you'll experience things that are out of alignment with your spirit in a sense, because obviously if you are not in that alignment of all love, all joy, all bliss, all abundance, as I say on my channel, the God spirit within, you're going to feel a little bit of out of balance. So that to bring you back into the balance with your third eye chakra is the affirmations, and that the mantra Om is the seed mantra for the third eye chakra. You don't have to meditate, you can if you want. If meditations can just be your breath work or your affirmations as well too. So I did write down a couple of affirmations for your so I have a few third eye affirmations. I forgot to mention the physical symptoms that you may have with an imbalance eye chakra, which will include things that are normal when it goes on within our forehead: headaches and migraines, brain disorders, insomnia, disorders in the pituitary and pineal gland, which is what I was just talking about there. Eye problems, overwhelming feelings, which is the negative feelings, and the spiraling feelings because we're not feeling in tune with our third eye chakra. So that is just the physical symptoms that you may experience when it is out of balance. Now I do want to say that don't worry about little headaches and things like that. It doesn't mean that it's out of balance just because you have a little headache. But when you find yourself in spiral modes, I would say, feeling anxious, feeling that you are experiencing a little bit of depression or little feelings of negativity, those feelings are really kind of how you know that your third eye chakra is out of balance. But as I say, you can jump back in by nurturing yourself, using your affirmations, your meditations, your breath work, and all of those things that help to stabilize the nervous system back into balance with who you are identifying as, who you are manifesting into your 3D reality. And so the affirmations then that I've written down here are: I am aware of my inner light. I am connected to my higher consciousness. I am intuitive. I am aware of the knowledge and wisdom I possess. I am in harmony with my mind and my body. I am a master at manifesting. I visualize my dreams and watch them manifest. I am fearless. I believe in myself and my abilities. I am connected with my inner guidance system at all times. I am always finding myself in the right place at the right time, doing what I should be doing. I am patient and I allow things to unfold how they should. My intentions are always pure. I trust in my higher self. I know that I am connected to everyone and everything. There is no separateness, no disconnect. I am at one with this entire universe. So those are just a few affirmations that you can use as blanket affirmations even as well, when you want to just kind of jump back into harmony with your third eye chakra. Remember, it's part of your intuition. It's where you trust your decisions. It's where you visualize your dreams and your goals, and also where your affirmations are directing energy, as Dr. Joe Dispenza says, the electromagnetic field, where we're tuning into the frequency that we are desiring to manifest through the affirmations that we keep telling ourselves. So I'll leave that video there. I am uploading a quick meditation of third eye chakra affirmations as well too. Most of them are the affirmations that I just mentioned there, and they will be up with this video as well too. So thank you so much for listening, and I will chat to you soon.